Hey, what is going on everyone? This is Reviews back with another video, and today I will show you guys 10 amazing iPhone features that you're probably missing out on. These are features that are very useful, but they're underrated. Most people don't use them, and some of them probably don't even know that they can do that kind of stuff on their iPhone. So here are 10 iPhone features that you're probably missing out on. Alright, starting off with the first one, live pictures. So, live pictures are amazing, they're really cool. But did you know that you can actually edit your live pictures and pick whichever frame you want? So when you're shooting pictures, I suggest you shoot them with the live mode. And then if you take a look at the picture and you don't actually like the way that picture has come out, you can go ahead and just tap on the edit button, and then down here you will have this little circle. If you tap right there, it will show you all the frames that are within that live picture, and then you can choose each of them just by tapping right here. You can slide like this and you can basically change the picture. You can see from here I can tap on make this the key photo, and then if I want to share it somewhere or send it to someone, this will be the picture that they will see. So out of a live picture, you can take like the best frame that you want on your pictures to see. So you can see this is the complete live picture, and you can choose any of those frames to be the actual picture. The Files app has been improved a lot with iOS 13 and iPadOS 13. So you have your stuff there, your documents, everything that you have downloaded with the new Safari downloader, and now you want to find them. Of course, you will have the search bar right there, but an easier way to manage your files is using tags. This is a very useful feature of the Files app. So here I have a few tags. These are the ones that come preloaded. So if I just tap right there on important, you can see it will show me only files that I have with that tag, and that's very useful. So what you want to do is go to any of your files and just tap on it and tap the share button. Once you tap the share button on that file, then you will have the option here to add tags to that file. Now you can add more than one tag, so here I have this one on important. I can also go ahead and tap on red, or I can create a new tag right there for this file. Now when I'm done, I can go back to the home. So here if I tap on red, you can see it shows me that file which I have with that tag. Very easy to manage and find your files with the tags feature on the Files app with iOS 13. Next up, we're talking about the Assistive Touch. So that little button that you see on your iPhone, and you probably use it as a home button. A lot of people use it because their actual home button is broken, or if you have an iPhone that doesn't have a home button and you want to have one, then you can use the Assistive Touch button. But did you know that it actually has a lot of more uses that are very useful? So you go to settings, you go to accessibility, you go to touch, and you enable Assistive Touch from here. And down here you will see custom actions. Now you will have 3 different custom actions: single tap, double tap, and long press as well. So if I go to single tap, I have a few different actions that I can go ahead and choose to perform by just tapping on that button. So control center, I will have to reach right there to open the control center. But if I choose it on the menu right here, I can just tap there. It will show me the control center as easy as that. Or double tap, let's say notification center. Double tap there, it shows me the notification center. Or long press, I can go ahead and go, let's say, to the app switcher. So right there, let's choose app switcher, tap and hold, and it takes me directly to the app switcher. Now when taking a phone call with your iPhone, probably most of the time you're on an ambient that is not that quiet, and of course that will interrupt with your call. But what you can do is use a very cool feature that your iPhone has. Go to settings and go to accessibility, scroll down here and you will find audio and visual. Go ahead and enable phone noise cancellation. Now what this does is that it will reduce the ambient noise on phone calls. That way the quality of your call will be way better. So the recipient of the call will hear way less noise with this enabled. When you're using your iPhone, you're on a website, on a text anywhere, like on a note or email or anywhere that you can select a word and you want to know more about that word, then you will have a very useful feature. So here, if I just go ahead and select that word, it will show up the menu from where I can copy, paste, and all that stuff. And here we also have lookup. Now, if I tap on lookup, it will look up that word and you can see all the results right here. Now, this is very, very useful. You can go ahead and tap right there on Siri Knowledge. It will show you everything about that word. And right here, we'll also see suggested websites. You have TV shows, you have news, and you can also search the web for that. And also you will have your dictionaries right here. So basically, it will show you everything that you need to know about a word. So just select it, tap lookup, and here we'll have the dictionary and all that. Now you can see here we have different dictionaries and they can be managed from the settings. So you go to settings, you go to general, and you will have dictionaries right here. So here is a list of all the different dictionaries that you can use and enable or disable them simply by tapping on them just like this and adding the question mark right there. With iOS 13, Apple has added a very cool feature to the share sheet, the ability to organize it any way you like and of course based on your needs. I don't believe a lot of people actually use this feature. So from the share sheet anywhere you can just go ahead and see all the stuff that you have here. So you will have all the different apps to which you can share, and then you have all the different actions right here. Now if we go on the apps here, just scroll all the way here and just tap the three dots. You will have a list of the favorites and then you have the suggestions right here. Now you can tap on edit and you can rearrange or remove any of your favorites. You can also add favorites simply by tapping that little plus button right there. Now you will have also the suggestions right here. You can see here which apps will be suggested when you want to share, and you can enable them if you don't want to have them suggested like this. Or if you want to have them suggested, you can of course go ahead and enable any one of them. Then click done and you will have your apps right there the way you like them. And then you will have here also the different actions. So if you tap the edit button, you will have here your actions, you will have your favorites, and then you can go ahead and enable also other actions right here. Now some of them can be enabled or disabled from here, some of them are just there. If you want to add one of them to the favorites, you just tap the plus button. Now of course the favorites can also be rearranged any way you like. You tap done and then you will have your actions and of course your apps on the way you like and use the most. Next up, we're talking about the Spotlight search. Now the Spotlight search for some people probably is something useless that they don't ever use, but you can do a lot of things on it. If you just drag down here on the home screen, of course you will see the Spotlight search. From here you can do any kind of calculations, you can do any conversions, basically search for anything you want. So for example, let's say here $10 in pounds. So let's just say that. You can see you can convert right here. Don't need actually an exchange app or something like that. Or you can search for weather or any city or anything you want. Or you can search, let's say here, let's search for Apple. Let's just search for Apple here and you can see all the results right here. And what's really interesting is this part right here where it says Siri Knowledge. Now this one is actually very useful. So if I tap on Siri Knowledge right here, you can see that it will show me everything that it knows about this topic, so in this case about Apple. So right here you can see all the different details. Now it shows different stuff like founded by Steve Jobs, and if I tap on Steve Jobs right there, then it will show me stuff about Steve Jobs. So anything here, so place of birth San Francisco. Now if I tap on San Francisco, it will show me details about San Francisco. Now here, country USA. Now if I tap right there, it will show me things about USA. So as easy as that, you can discover a lot of things and of course learn a lot of things here from the Spotlight search with this feature called Siri Knowledge. Now on your iPhone, when you're taking a screenshot, probably most of the time you're taking a screenshot to share it with someone, send it to someone, then there is a very easy way to do that. So if you just take a screenshot, you don't have to save it and then share it from the Photos album. You can just tap and hold on it On the little preview, just tap and hold on it, and then from here you can go ahead and share it with everyone you want, of course, with all the different apps and the different messages that you have right there. Of course, you can also copy it if you just want to paste it, or you can save it directly to files from here. So as easy as that, you can share any screenshot, not just from the home screen. Even if you're within an app, you can take a screenshot, tap and hold on it, and you will be able to share it directly from here. Now, the screenshots do have a markup tool that is very useful, but did you know that you can mark up pictures as well? Any pictures that you have on the camera roll, just tap the edit button and you will see those little 3 dots right there. Tap on those and it will give you the option to mark up your pictures. Then of course you will have the tools right here, and you can go ahead and mark up any picture that you want. Now, if you tap the plus button, you will have other stuff here. You can add text to your pictures, to any picture that you want, and then of course you will have the magnifier here. So this is very useful as well. If you want to magnify something on a picture of yours, you will have all the stuff. You can add, like, of course, these shapes here. You can do anything you want, and of course always have the ability here to change their color. So of course you can change the size here and tap done once you're done. Very, very useful, very easy to add text or markup or zoom in on any of your pictures directly from the camera roll of your device. And last but not least, we're talking about something really interesting. So on your iPhone, you probably know that you can just go ahead and tap the status bar to go to the top of any page. So if you're browsing something on a website or on the Photos app, basically anywhere on iOS, you can just tap the status bar and it will take you right to the top. But did you know that on the Photos app you can do the same, but tap on any of the buttons right here and it will take you to the bottom? And you can do that with a lot of apps as well. Now you can use these tabs that are here on many apps actually as back buttons as well. So if we're on the App Store right here, you can see I can go ahead and browse here, go to an app. Now if I want to go back to that main page, I can just tap the button right there and it will take me right back. So I don't have to actually go ahead and go back there. I just tap this button, it will take me right to that page without having to reach to the top to go back. So that is it for this video, guys. These are some really cool iPhone features that probably a lot of you guys are missing out on and not using them on your iPhone. I suggest you explore your iPhone, try out different features, because you might find something that you really like, and some features that you had there and never used before but actually are very useful. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Don't forget to leave a like on this one if you enjoyed it. I will see you guys on the next one.